Good morning. Happy Wednesday, my friends. I never know what to say when nobody's here yet. Hopefully some people come in and watch me this morning. It's almost Valentine's Day, and hi Jackie, good morning Irma. Hi Rosemary, hi Barb. Good morning Allie. So I usually spend some time, like I make little heart necklaces. I don't have one right here, but I love doing that. I don't know what it is about Valentine's Day that it's just like such a childhood memory of making like those little boxes and making Valentines for your friends, and then, you know, getting to open that box up with all the Valentines. I love that. So I was just working in my sketchbook a little bit. I'll show you what I was doing. So I was doing hearts in my sketchbook. My husband always calls it the rabbit hole. If I'm in my studio randomly, when he knows I'm not actually working on anything, he knows that I'm like playing. And I did these lemons the other day, and I love how they turned out. This in acrylics. I just have this little sketchbook that I work in, but it was really, it's been fun. So I was doing a big one this morning, because I had a little bit of extra time. So I was working on a big messy heart thing. So what am I saying? I'm saying if you feel like painting hearts today, go right ahead. Such fun. Oh, thank you. Sorry I don't understand English. Anyway, let's see. I am going to paint something that I think I painted it every year for a couple of years. It's this heart lollipop, rainbow lollipop that I absolutely love. I got it at Market a couple years ago, and she doesn't have the same lollipop anymore, because I would buy, I don't know, I guess they'd all be different, have different, swirly shapes in them, but oh, thank you, Helen. Yeah, I'm working on a big one. I'm working on a lot of big ones right now. Good morning, Sherry. Oh, I love my sketchbook. Yeah, and I want to make my sketchbook become something that's a little bit more putting notes in there, like thoughts and ideas, but I seem to just fill each page with real, like, total art. I'll show you. So I think I need two sketchbooks. I need a sketchbook for thinking and a sketchbook for, like I did this in my inspiring art group. I think it's big peonies, and this was part of our challenge. Those are figs. And I love how this one turned out. I love the simplicity of that. I sometimes really do love the look of acrylics. It's something I want to play with more. Well, I can only play with so many things, but yes, I do want to spend more time doing acrylics. Okay, so I was trying to think, do I want to start with like the rainbow colors as my base? But I think I'm going to go just with the plain pink, hot pink background. I'm going to try and keep this as loose and fun as I can. Getting a brush. I should have my brush out already. I don't know why I'm not prepared, because I was lost in the rabbit hole of that sketchbook this morning. That is why I'm not prepared right now. All right, so I'm just going to put a wash of pink in the background. So that's going to skew my colors a little bit, but I don't care. I want this to be really loose if I can. It's kind of hard because it's more of a tight thing to paint, because, things kind of have to be positioned right for it to look like a lollipop, but that's all right. Figure it out. I know, sketchbook's so much fun, right? That's good enough. Now I'll kind of mark out where I want things to go, just so I have an idea. And the thing that makes it look like it's really in a cellophane wrapper are those real bright highlights at the very end of the wrapper. Excuse me. And my little stick is a little off center. I like when things aren't really quite centered. Some people love everything centered. I'm a fan of not quite so centered. Not centered always feels a little more fun, a little more reckless crazy. No, a little reckless crazy. I think that's all the mapping I need to do. So I'm going to cover up my jar of, good morning, Christina. Good morning, Sherry. So I had this weird thing. You know, there are notes like, well, let me keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, so I need the rainbow, really. We're going to mix the rainbow. Like, that is so much fun. I need from yellow, I need the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, a background neutral, and really some white. So let's do it. So I had someone, I have like, people write to me sometimes like in Facebook or something, and I have no idea where these notes are, where these messages are. Does anybody else have that problem? I like lose them. So sometimes if you write to me and you're looking for an answer and you don't hear back from me, just write to me again. I typically respond to everyone, but, except those weird ones. But should I start with red? I guess I really should start with red. And just mix the rainbow. Anyway, I found this random thing the other day when I was out and about, and I found myself in notes in an email or a message that someone sent me somewhere, probably in, I don't know where, I even know where it was. But she said that she was listening to one of these replays, and she's like, why would I ever come watch you live on Instagram when you alienate people right away by not saying hello to everyone? I think that's what she meant. And I was like, how could I possibly say hello to you because you weren't live, for one thing? Anyway, it was the weirdest thing. I have no idea quite what she meant. And she had written to me so long ago that it wasn't even worth responding. But just so you know, I can't say hello to everyone because as the notes come up here, like when you come in to see me and I want to say hi, I might not even see your name because it'll say like, Ellen Lowe Taylor and, Virginia came on and 4 other people. So I don't even know who's here unless you talk to me. I know, isn't that weird? Because some people don't understand, and I do. I understand that they don't understand, but I don't know. It kind of bothered me a little bit because she said I was being, what did she say? I was being something, and it was like, me? I would never be, I think it was as if I was leaving her out. And I was like, that is, and you don't know me very well. I would never leave anyone out. Crazy, crazy. And it is crazy sometimes when you hear from strange things like that. And she didn't understand, but then I think about it more than I should. I have been busy painting. Oh my gosh, yes. So busy painting. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of transition colors in there too, so that when the color blends from, orange to yellow, I've got it. Ego problem, yeah, yes. Or a misunderstanding problem, definitely. Okay, yellow. So the yellow and the green, I'll mix green into that. A little bit of yellow. Isn't this fun? Then I need green. So this green is really good. This is one that I just recently got. Let me lighten it a little bit. It is cadmium green. It's like truly like the green crayon. I love it. And the green in that lollipop really looks like this green. So green, and then we're going to go to blue. And it looks more like the blue, the manganese blue hue. So I'll mix that in there. I love the Allie, me too. I love rainbow colors. Oh my gosh, always drawn to the rainbow. So it's red, orange, green, blue, and then I have to go to violet. This violet seems strong. It's a little strong, so maybe I'll put a little bit of white in there. Even when you're too busy being, thank you. Thank you. Oh, look at that nice purple. Now that's the first time I even added any white in, but that might have gotten a little too So in our Inspiring Art group, we're going to explore purples and violets this week, next week, which I'm excited about because sometimes they are a little challenging. Okay, look at that gorgeous, gorgeous rainbow. And that really isn't orange looking. It's because the light above is shining, reflecting. Okay, so now I'm going to do the background. In the image, it's kind of a light blue. I think I'm going to stick with that. I like the feel of it. I don't want it too gray because I like the colorfulness of everything, but I'm going to make it a pale blue and then maybe mix a little gray in for the shadow. How do you choose the color of undercoat? Is that pink? Yes, I used permanent rose, and I would just say, I try different things. Sometimes I paint the colors that I'm actually seeing in the image. Sometimes I paint it more of a brown, like a raw umber. But I've just recently been loving the hot pink. I love it showing through in the end. Oh, good. I'm so glad that it makes your day to get up and watch me. Makes my day to get up and paint, that's for sure. That's a gray. I think it needs to go a little darker for my shadow. Maybe I'll put a little purple in there. A little more. Because we're going to have purple up and above. It's good to have, like, not have your background color be so completely different than, well, I say that. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. Sometimes it is good to have it be completely different. That could go a little darker. Put a little more black in there. Yeah, I always, like, learn all the rules and break them. I love playing with different things, seeing what works. Put a little blue. I think it needs a little blue. All right, that's fun. And I have whites. I have a light gray up here that I had from yesterday. Like my popsicle stick. That could go maybe a touch yellow, but I think that yellow's dry. I think that's fine. I think that looks like a lovely palette. And really, when I look at the image, a lot of what gives it that dimension is more the wrapper that it's in. Like the orange does shift a little bit up in there, but I think we'll do that kind of toward the end. Good morning. Okay. Is it up high enough so that you can read? You don't see all the words in the way? I can see this a little bit, but that's all right. Oh, maybe I'll do this. Okay. I'm going to get my pigment sticks out because it's a good pigment stick one. Use all my fun colors. I'm going to keep it loose. Okay, good. Wonderful. Everybody's saying the angle of it is good. This comes in right kind of toward, so when these get wonky, I have to pull like the papers up a little high. I'm going to pull off the paper. But then this gets like a film over it, so I have to clean that off, especially when I want to get in a smaller spot. But this yellow, some of them are really too soft. This yellow is one of the ones you can almost see the texture of what it's leaving behind there. But that's okay because we're just having fun with this one. It doesn't matter. Good morning, Emily. So I put the yellow, so the red's more in here. And out here. If I have a purple one of these, I'll use the blue. So, no green. So I don't want to get precious about it. I just want this to be kind of loose and fun. I could put a little green in that. What other colors do I have that are fun? Oh no, I have this light, very pale blue color I could put in. There, I think that's a fun start. Whimsical. All right, I'm putting those away and getting my brush and having a sip of coffee. What's everybody having today, coffee or tea? I already drank too much of my coffee. I'm always bummed when it's close to being finished. So I'm just kind of looking where my darkest areas are, and it really is that dark purple. And this is coming down through like where it does look like it is all cocked to the side a little bit. One coffee, then switching to Earl Grey. Oh yeah, Caroline, it came back. I thought I was all finished with my cold, and it ended up coming back, but now I feel pretty fine. Took my last NyQuil last night. I could like get addicted to that because I sleep really well when I take NyQuil. It's great stuff. NyQuil and Advil, I don't know how I'd live without it. I try not to take it too often, but it really does work. Maybe I'm going to get my, do I have a bigger brush? Well, this is a little bit bigger. I'm going to do my background. Yeah, I should do that same thing and have tea after my coffee. Takes me forever to get around to breakfast, too. Is that blue enough? I don't know. It's fine. See how that picks up the pink from behind there? I kind of like how that looks. Oh, so also we're going to do that Vasari trip. If anybody lives anywhere near Allentown, is that where it is? Yeah, it's in Emmaus. We're going to go in March. So if you want to join us, just let me know. Like Ellen Core, you should come along. Are you in here this morning? You could ride along with Carol Ann and I. Good morning, Dawn. But it'll be fun to go see. It'll be hard not to buy a lot of new paints. I actually need some new Vasari paint, and I thought I'm going to wait till I go there. And, yep, my France trip is full. I'm starting to think about the logistics of all of that. Does that need to be bluer? Is it too pink? No, I kind of like it. Yes, in Easton, Anita. That's right. It's in Pennsylvania. Whoops, I painted right over that edge. I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. March 16th. And then I also still have a few spots left in my workshop that I'm doing in Kennett Square. And that's the first weekend in March. And we're going to paint Sunday and Monday. I think Sunday we're going to do a floral, a peony, and Monday a bird, I think, as long as that's what everybody wants to do. That's my thinking right now, but it's going to be fun. So if anybody is free and wants to come, there's a link, I think right here in my bio. What is it called? I always forget what those things are called. My Linktree link. I don't know if I like that background. Well, we can go back and work on that later. I think I'm going to have plenty of time because it already looks like a lollipop, doesn't it? I'm going to go a little bit smaller. I can really let kind of thick bits of paint lie on top. Let's head away for your workshop also. March is busy for me, going to sunny. Oh, lucky you, Ellen. You are a lucky duck going to Florida. It's so nice and warm. Maybe next time. So this has like a little line where that the colors come together. Oh, thank you. Jackie said already so good. Thank you. Yeah, I thought when I was thinking of doing this, I thought that's going to be a lot of colors to mix up, but that went by in the blink of an eye mixing all those up, didn't it? Okay, I need a little red. There's a little pink up in there. An orange. So where's everybody listening from this morning? Oh, and tomorrow here on Instagram, I'm on the board of directors of the Rittenhouse Square Fine Art Show, which is one of my I'd say it is my very favorite outdoor art show. And they're going to be interviewing me here on Instagram. Looks like the right color. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock on the Rittenhouse Square Fine Art page. So if anybody wants to tune in, I'd love your support. Central Alberta. Oh, let me see. Frederick, Maryland. Katy, Texas, New York. From trying not to burn the scrambled eggs while I watch from That's funny, Christina. I wish I could have some scrambled eggs. I'm a little hungry. Michigan, Mississippi, Woodstock, Connecticut. Rainy Frisco, Texas. Is it rainy? And didn't you just have crazy weather in Texas? I think that needs to go a little. Oh, that's kind of a weird color right in there. Alberta, Canada. It's finally warming up. Good. Suburban Chicago. Ontario, Rockford, Illinois. What's UAE? What is that? Oh, no, you said what time is the live tomorrow? At 5 o'clock. I know you've been wanting to meet up with you again, and we didn't know each other at the barn. Oh, I know. Isn't that funny? Yeah, you guys all need to know each other in person. Yeah, so some of my friends on here have met at workshops. Others met, but don't really even remember it. Because, like, if you're at a workshop and you meet somebody for the first time, like, sometimes you don't quite remember. I know I look at my old workshop things and think, oh my gosh, all the friends that I've made. How lucky am I? There was a cute quote. I very rarely share like quotes, but it was something about, you know, how lucky I am to made all these friends. Oops, Southwest Ontario. The interview, yes, Anita, it's 5 o'clock. Huntington, Texas, near Sam Rayburn. Queens, New York. Hi, Allie. Oh, United Arab Emirates. Emirates? Did I say that right? Near Dubai. Oh, my friend who just got married recently. It's my friend's son. They're going to Dubai because her family lives there. All I know of Dubai is my friend had like a screensaver of the downtown of Dubai on his computer, on his television, and I loved looking at the downtown of Dubai traffic. Do you ever watch those like screensaver things of cities? They mesmerize me. I can just sit and watch that instead of TV. I look at that workshop video and realize all the people on here we didn't know at the time. Yes, isn't that so cool? It is so amazing to connect. Irma, you were in Dubai. That's so cool. Okay. What am I thinking here? Like the part that's going to pull a lot of this together is going to be the highlights. But I still am not happy with that background color. I need that red to go darker in here. And I do like to let little bits of that pink show, but I think the background's just showing too much pink. Well, that's pretty. Darker red up in here, I think. There, that helped. That needed that definition a little bit. And this is too strong of a line right here, so I'm just going to draw my brush along and soften that a little bit. And then this yellow needs to go back a little bit right here. I'm going to do the stem and then think about what do I want to do. That background color. This actually has some shadow on this side too. All right, I think I'm going to use kind of this video blue extra pale in good keeping with the whole Vasari field trip, and see if I can put a little bit more of that in the background, see if I like it. It's just too much pink showing. And if not, we'll try something else. After a while, it does get to be too much paint on there, but not yet. It's like I like that pink showing through, but not that much of it. It's a little too loud. Which is funny. How can this particular subject ever be too loud? There's no such thing. For Inspiring Art Group, would you consider a demo of the gold and pink heart shown on your email from yesterday? Sure. That would be fun. I'm kind of obsessed with that right now. I always go through bits of like working on different things, and I kind of get lost in it. But yeah, we could maybe do, but I was thinking, oh, I know why I didn't do that, because next Wednesday it'll be past Valentine's Day. Does that matter? I did think about doing a Valentine's. I have one in there, but from last year, but it's not filmed very well. Better. But if everybody wants that, sure. That's so much fun. I'm liking it better. A more neutral background makes the bright colors of the lollipop pop. Yep, it does. The pink is visually fighting with it a little bit, I guess. kind of sketchbook do you use? Looks like, oh my gosh, yes, it's the best sketchbook, and it is thick paper. Was there a prompt for this weekend? Oh, Ellen, I only did 4. I thought about doing another one, but if you guys want to keep going, I'll make another one. So this is what it is. It's called a handbook journal, and it's like watercolor paper. It's really thick paper. Like, wait, can I show you? Like, it's super thick. But that, yeah, I feel like I need 2 sketchbooks. I need a sketchbook to jot down ideas and then one to paint in. Okay. I like where this is going, but I still need to cover up more of the pink. I even like the gray bits that I have in there now. Let me get more of that paint out. Ellen said, yes, would love a prompt. Learn so much and always have hard time deciding on what to paint. Yep. Yeah, if everybody wants to keep doing that, I can keep making prompts because I just have to go make a new set. I didn't even buy myself flowers at market this week. Do you gesso your sketchbook pages? Yeah, Ellen, I do. I love gessoing things. I don't know what it is about that behavior. Like, I gesso my big panels when I paint on them. I don't gesso these gesso panels because they're already gessoed, but I just love that kind of, it's like when I'm pre-thinking what I'm doing. Sometimes I use the regular golden white gesso on my sketchbook pages, or I even use, I've been playing around with, wait, let me tell you what it is that I'm saying and I can't think of right now, but I have it sitting out here. It's called Fine Pumice Gel. I put that on my pages too sometimes. Gives it like a cool, like almost a sandy texture. That looks better, doesn't it? It's a little more neutral. Still a little pink, but that's okay. I don't mind some of the pink showing, just not quite as much. The shadow looks a little bit softer. What is your favorite white oil paint? Oh, Anita, this is my current favorite. It's Rublev, and it's by Natural Pigments Company, and it's creamy. Creamy. It's not dry. When and where to use the pumice gel? I do it kind of instead of gesso or on top of my gesso. And what it does is it like gives it like a sandy texture. Because I love when I'm working like with that, I love, oh, I have it behind. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you this up close. I love when I love the texture of it. So can you see the texture in there? Like, that's what kind of makes it look delicious. Like, there's lots of layers, but underneath there, it's a little sandy feeling. I don't know if I'm picking that up for you at all. But I love, like, the texture and when different colors show through like that. Like, look how luscious those colors are in there. So it's just something fun to play with, in all honesty. You know, I'm all about the fun. Now, is my background too light? No, I like it. I like how it looks. There does come a point when you're painting when you should stop looking at your reference and just look at your painting and adjust what your own painting needs more so than what your reference is telling you. There's a fast drying titanium white by my M. What's M? Is that I can't think of it. Oh my gosh. There's yeah. Rublev is creamy as Vasari's. I think it's probably similar, Anita. I can't remember. because I haven't had that other white open for a while. So now what I'm doing is looking for like where my highlights are on that wrapper, which really makes it look like it's inside of, and it's so abstract where those highlights are. I think my brush might be a little large, but I'm going to try and get through with it. I need a little darker red in here, maybe. A little white on my brush. That gave it a little more dimension, didn't it? As creamy and less expensive than Vasari would be grand. Yes. Yeah, I do go through, like when I'm painting large, I go through a lot of white paint. What'd Judy say? Is there a white pigment stick that would go on thicker? Maybe. I have one that's close to white, but it's not quite white. I don't know if I have a white one. This one is green gold pale. Look how it does look a little yellow, but yeah, maybe. I never heard of Rublev. Do you get it from Dick's? No, you have to order it from Natural Pigment Company. I order some other stuff from them too, but see, it's called Natural Pigments. And I say that, and I can't tell you right now what else I order from them, but I did buy some of their paint too. They also had like the cool pigments in the jars that you can mix up your own colors. And I do that every now and then, but not very often. So this little highlight comes right down. That. Oh, you're welcome, Anita. Oh, M. Graham Titanium White is normally the slowest drying color, I think. Oh, the slowest drying. Do you want it to dry slower, Judy? Yeah, it's always that mix of yeah. I want it to be as wet as it can be while I'm painting it, and then I want it to dry fast when I'm finished. Yeah, I know you can't have that. That's always what I want, though. Because it is hard when you're getting ready for shows and stuff, too. I'm trying to think if this... I need a little more definition of that edge. This is really the shadow right here. It's down a little bit lower than I have it, so I can put a little bit of the wrapper like that. Did I miss anything? The last white highlight is cool because it mimics the shape of the heart. Oh yeah, that probably reinforces it a little bit, doesn't it? Alkyd White dries fast. Oh, I forgot about Alkyd White. That's a great idea, too. White is normally the slowest drying paint, and M. Graham has the fast formula to speed it up. Oh, that's good to know, Judy. And I do like that Alkyd White. I forgot all about it. I don't have it here right now. No wonder I forgot about it. Ellen said, I'm going to try baking a painting out in the car. Wasn't that Irma's suggestion? Yep. Mine bake in my furnace room. But you don't have one of those, do you? You don't need furnace rooms in Florida. Of course, I really don't know that. Maybe you do. Are there any other really strong highlights that I'm missing? Yes, it would freeze there. Probably freeze here too. Now, if I had guessed, I would have thought that this painting would have taken longer than... Oh, thank you, Judy. Judy just sent me a link to that. I would have thought that this painting would have taken longer than your average painting because of mixing all those colors, and it actually took less time. I think I need a little orange or red maybe up in here. My brushes, sometimes when your brush gets misshapen. I don't know if it's because my brush is old or because it gets too much paint in it, and then it kind of misbehaves a little bit. All right, do you see? Baking, getting it to dry, she means. And acrylics is no problem. You can just dry those. They dry before I'm ever ready for them to dry. It's a whole different problem. Yeah, oil paints take a really long time to dry. But they also stay wet while you're painting. So we can't have everything, I guess. Oh, I like it. Do I need anything else? In Texas, the car heats up very quickly and thus bakes and dry the oil paint. Yes. I like my brush strokes in the background. I do like my pink showing through now. Just looking to see if there's anything else I want to adjust. And I might just about be finished. Looking for any other dark areas like this. Needs to go a little darker. And that yellow can go a little lighter right up in here. And then I need to stop because my brush isn't happy. But how fun is that? Okay, I'm going to sign it. Fun little Valentine's thing. So if anyone in my Inspiring Art group would rather me shift purples to the next week and do like a fun acrylic heart thing, we can do that. So just let me know what you guys think. Sounds good. I'll have to look them up. Oh, what did I miss? What did Michael say? Let me turn this. Well, wait, let me show you what I did, and then I'll turn my phone around. Where I have and my painting and my rainbow of colors. So fun, right? Wait, let me see what Michael said here. What did I miss? I don't know. Has anyone tried Blue Ridge oil paints? They're made in... No, I haven't tried. I don't even know that I've even heard of that. I'll have to look that up. I always love trying new stuff. Gosh, I am an art supply junkie. So anyway, did I say everything that I wanted to? Also that, yeah, if you want to come join me in Kennett Square, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to go out to dinner on Sunday night. We're going to paint. And I'm bringing all the supplies. So I have a few more spots left in that. And I have more people wanting to sign up for France. So I might need to make a wait list for next year. Who knows? Another rainbow painting with the extra paint. Yeah, I probably should do that right now, Allie, right? But I got to work on great big paintings today. Hi, Kate. So thanks for coming, guys. I hope you have an amazing day. And I will save this on YouTube and on my website if you want to watch it later. Thanks for coming, and it was fun. Have a great day. Bye.